coming out here after 30 years, yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom. Ooh, I appreciate the support. Big love, man. Big love. 33 years. 33 years of prison stories, man. We putting it out there. We putting it out there in the universe, man. We trying to reach them and teach them, man. We trying to save them. We trying to save them from this fate, man, called prison, which is a horrible life, to say the least, man. It's a horrible life, man. So shout out to everybody out there, man, that support the movement. Everybody who rock with me, man. Everybody who stayed true. Everybody who's still up in here. Everybody who's coming. A lot of these videos come from y'all comment, man. Sparking the memories. So keep the comments coming, man. Talk to me. Y'all know I talk back. Everybody who's been joining the Morning Mud, man. We got more and more people in that Morning Mud, man. We be cutting up in there, man. But it be all in good fun, man. It's something to start your day off with some good positive energy. Hopefully that energy carries over throughout your day, man, and you don't let nobody steal your smile, man, your joy. You know, you don't let nobody get you in a bad disposition, man, because you started your day off good, man. And especially if you drinking that good mud, man, you know, that good old mud, you know what it is. You got to drink with the best, man, if you want to have that full positive energy. The mud people, you know who you are. You know exactly who y'all are. But I ain't gonna call no names. But anyway, man, it's big fun, man. Big love, and big love to everybody who been tapping into the Twitch, man. We learning, we rolling, we growing together, man. So y'all can come over there and be a part of that movement, man. We just starting, so wherever it go, man, at least y'all can say y'all was there from the beginning. I appreciate y'all, man. It's been a good experience so far, man, and we done met some people, man, and talked to some people, man. That was kind of exciting, man. So y'all come over there and see what we got going on. But, you know, with all that being said, man, I appreciate the love, man. Keep the support coming, man. It's appreciated, man, and it's needed. Man, today I wanted to talk about this because somebody had said something in the comment, and then somebody said something in the comment this morning in the Morning Mud, man, about, you know, they wanted some more visiting room, you know, videos. And I know I told y'all, man, there's so many things, man, with videos that I can make about the visiting room, man. You know, I could do, you know, a whole series on that alone, man, because that visiting room, that's a whole different place, man. That's a place, man, where people in a different space, man. They in a different mindset, man, and it's just different, man. It's the energy, is everything is different because you actually, you know, amongst the living, as we used to say, man. You know, people is in there, man, from the outside world, man. You know, all day, every day, you're around all of these strange people, people that you don't know, you know, people that, you know, want your head on a platter, your administration that don't care nothing about you, you know. So to be around somebody who took their time out of their day to come see you, man, a family member, a loved one, you know, your kids or something like that, man, it puts you in a whole different state of mind. So, you know, with that being said, you know, it also puts you in a, I would say for me personally, it puts you in a more, you know, like anxious position, man, because you know the larceny that lies back there in the penitentiary. And you see some of them dudes in that visiting room, so you know what type of larceny and treachery that they possess. So you're on guard because now you're like a protector, man, because your family members is in there. And you got dudes that come in that visiting room, man, with the audacity. You know, they may have a brother that's visiting them, or a sister or something, or an auntie or a grandmother, or, you know, something like that. Not like a relationship type joint. And they be in there, man, trying to, you know, pitch woo, man, trying to make eye contact with your girl, whoever may be seeing you, or your niece, your sister, or something like, man, that is dangerous, man. That is dangerous, man, especially with the right person, man. Like me, I won't go for none of that. I swear to you on everything that's real. Don't play with my people up in that visiting room, man. But you got these dudes, man. Some of these Bammers, man. These man, these dudes, they had you in the electric chair somewhere, man. They would have you in the electric chair somewhere. I'm telling you, man, they get, you know, suited and booted, man, get their little haircut, this, that, and the third. Their whole sole purpose is to go over there and try to pull a girl. You know what I'm saying? Not even acknowledging this person that came up here to see somebody else, whether it's his girl or not, it may be his niece, it may be his sister, it may be his auntie. They came up there to see that person, not to come up there to deal with your foolishness, man. Not to come up there and deal with you sitting over there licking your lips and staring them down. And, you know, some of them get so bold, man, they wink and stuff like that. I mean, crazy stuff, man. So much stuff done popped off in that visiting room behind those type of scenarios alone. And, man, God forbid, man, it's sad, but it's true. But the white dudes, man, they got it the worst, especially if it's a little young white dude, or it's a white dude that got a girl that's really, you know, like a white girl that come in there that look, you know, real decent or whatever. Man, them dudes gonna disrespect the white dudes off the rip, man. You know what I'm saying? They'll be sitting up in there just straight up looking at the white dude girl, you know, kissing at her, you know what I'm saying, winking at her, doing all that behind his back, man. And sometimes, or more than often, the white girl say something to her dude. Sometimes they won't, because they already know, you know, what's going on back there in the penitentiary, and they probably know their dude ain't built like that, and they don't want to put him in no position. But then sometimes they'll say something, and you'll see the white dude, he'll be like, and turn around and look back, and he'll be scared. You know what I'm saying? Scared to say something. You know what I'm saying? He'll be scared to say something, because it's like the dude will come out, and when you leave the visiting room, it ain't like he gonna pull up on you, or he might be like, you know, pull up on the white dude, like, man, what's up, man? What's up there? Man, that's my wife, man. Okay, man, she was looking at me. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different dynamic. But don't get it twisted now. Don't get it twisted. You got some white boys that, hey, that's a different scenario. He may not even have no real go in him. But that's his wife, man. Come on, man. I mean, it just be crazy, man. I mean, yeah, that be a wild scenario to me, man. And yeah, I done dealt with a few little situations like that. But you know, I'm gonna kirk out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna act a complete fool. And I done told y'all about a couple of scenarios that I had in my videos, man. You know, especially when I was married and everything, man. I wasn't going for nothing. You did. And or my sisters and my nieces or somebody, I ain't going for nothing, man. You heard me. You gonna get late, man. So I can even remember, man, when I was married and my wife was coming up there, and my wife actually had a best friend on the street whose brother was locked up with me. He was there. So her best friend would actually be in the visiting room sometime at the same time coming to visit her brother, and she would bring her daughter, which was a young girl at the time, probably about 14, but she was developed like a woman. So I can remember being in there. I spoke about this one time in one of my videos. I can remember being in there, and sometime when you go in the visiting room, you have to wait up on the wall because your people ain't got back there yet, because the processing up front is so slow that you actually get back there before they do, which is crazy because they call you the moment that the people is at the front gate and let you know to get ready for a visit. So normally by the time you get over there, they already sitting in their seat, and you go to the desk and then go to your seat. But sometimes they be so backed up, you come in there and your people ain't got in there yet. You go to the desk, they see your people ain't in here yet, stand on the wall, because they don't know where you going to sit. So you standing on the wall. Sometimes you could be standing on the wall with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dudes waiting for their people to come in. When you see your people come in, they go to the desk, they get signed a seat. You go to where they at. You know what I'm saying? You flag and they say, yeah, go ahead. You go to where they at. So I can remember being in there one time, and my wife, best friend, came in there with her daughter to see, you know, her brother, right? And all these dudes stand on the wall, and I'm right there with them. So they see her when she come in, and they see her daughter when they come in, and they sit down there making all these lewd comments like, good God, man, look at her, man. And there's somebody people, man. And they don't even know who they talking around. And I'm right there, you know what I'm saying? And then they looking at the niece, and she a girl, she a little girl. I'm looking at these jokes. I said, man, that girl 14, man. You said, oh, you know them people, man, them your people. I said, yeah, they ain't my people, but they my people. Man, I said, man, but I'm telling you, that girl 14. Oh, man, I ain't know. You ain't got no business doing that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Them somebody people coming, man. You don't want nobody doing that to your people. So I'm telling you, it's the mindset, man. It's the mindset, man. Now, had I really like said something to the dude, you know, Booby, man, Booby a maniac. You know what I'm saying? And that's his niece. You know what I'm saying? I could have got them super late just off of those accusations, just off of those comments alone. You know what I'm saying? But I won't into that. I just checked them and let them know what time it was, man. But those are the type of things that you got to deal with when you're in that visiting room, man. That's why I say a dude be happy to be over there to see his people, but he also gonna be on guard, man. He gonna be in protective mode because he know, you know what I'm saying? Because he around these dudes. You sleep with these dudes. You live with these dudes. You know their mentality. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want that mentality imposed on your people. You dig? So it just be crazy, man. You know, I done pulled up. I told y'all about video. I done pulled up on the dude. I came in there one time. My wife told me, dude that had said something, you know, a little slick to her, like, you know what I'm saying, you look good. Or this, man, I went straight over to his table. I said, man, if you ever, you know, and they was telling me to sit down, but I was ready. Kirk, all he had to do was say the wrong word. That's all he had to do, and I was gonna punish him in there. You know, lose my visits, lose all, because that don't matter at that moment. It don't matter. It's the respect factor. You got to lay the law down, and sometimes when you got to do that, you got to sacrifice. You got to take your lumps. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take mine to protect mine. You know, so it's just crazy, man. And that visiting room, man, is where you want to be. To get that break from that craziness back there. But man, I'm telling you, it's dangerous, man. It's dangerous for other reasons. You know what I'm saying? And man, I done seen dudes get hurt, man, get real late behind that visiting room. You know what I'm saying? And as I've told y'all, police do it too. DCOs be doing it, man. They be some of the main culprits because they think they untouchable and they think they slick. You know what I'm saying? They see your people before they come in. They looking at them. They eyeballing them. And if they look good, then they make little slick comments or say little things. Just see if they can, you know, throwing that line out there, see if somebody bite. But if you got a faithful girl or you got a faithful your people, and they come back there and tell you that, man, man, and it's a police, man, they ain't got nobody all the way out of pocket. All the way out of pocket. You here to do a job and you trying to holler at somebody, people coming in here to visit somebody who ain't even got their freedom. Man, you deserve whatever you get. You deserve whatever you get. And I told y'all when I had the thing when the dude, you know, called my wife by her first name, trying to get personal with her like he doing something slick. You know what I'm saying? Man, I pulled up on him. I pulled up on him the next thing bright and early, waiting for him, taking chances to get to where he was. I could have went to jail just being out of bounds for going to pull up on him, but he knew what I was coming for. He knew exactly because he knew he was out of pocket. And I had that Bethlehem on me, and I was willing to put it all the way in his chest. Yeah, repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? All he had to do was act like he wanted it, but I got my point across. And like I say, those are some of the moments that God was with me because I was locked in. I was locked in. All he had to do was act like a tough guy, and I was going to let him know what time it was, you know, because he knew he did wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that situation shook out the way it did. That's in one of them videos. I know it's on Sussex, so it's probably in one of them Sussex videos. But yeah, he almost bought it. You know what I'm saying? He almost bought that first class ticket. Cause man, I won't play none of that stuff, man. You on the street, man. Tighten up, man. You out of pocket, all the way out of pocket. But a lot of dudes try it and they get away with it. A lot of dudes do it and sometimes their wife, their girlfriend, their fiance, whoever, they don't say nothing because they know the type of joker they dealing with and they don't want the joker to get in trouble. But what they don't realize is, you know, you putting them in a even more weaker situation because now you got the dude that's going to keep doing what he's doing until they get out of pocket and then you do say something. Whereas if you would have said something at first, he could have pulled up on him, he could have checked him and killed that. You know what I'm saying? But these dudes going just like on the street and just like in the penitentiary, a dude is only going to go so far as you let him go. But when you check him and you let him know what he going up against, then it's on him. If he want to go past that line, let him go past that line and he get what he deserve. But you give him that fair warning and let him know what is up. But you can't give him that warning if your people ain't keeping it 100 with you and they ain't telling you what's going on. And then them jokers looking at you and talking amongst each other like they really got something sweet. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted now. I'm keeping it all the way 100. Man, some of them CO dudes, them poor dudes, girl, man. Yeah, some of them poor dudes, girls, and did stuff with them and everything, man. I know a dude the CO done been hollering at this girl and been messing with this girl and everything, man. And then it won't until him and this girl broke up that she actually told him that she was messing with the dude. Man, dude kirked out, man. Dude kirked all the way out, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what happened when you break up, man? They get to throwing shots at each other. Oh, yeah, well, that's why CO such and such. I've been seeing him for like 4 months. Yeah, and I done did it with him. And he see this dude every day. You know what I'm saying? And he don't even know because they done had, man, he came up in there and got lit up like a Christmas tree. He got lit up like a Christmas tree, man. Dude put that Bethlehem in him, and he ended up getting like 8-9 years. You know what I'm saying? 8 or 9 years for that. You know what I'm saying? All because to keep it, his girl was playing games. And it cost him 8 or 9 more years. You dig? 8 or 9 more years, man. Just cause, but even though he had broke up with her, he ain't with her no more. I think he still had feelings for her, but irregardless, he couldn't let dude be walking around him acting like he got away with something. No, man, it's an ego thing involved, man. This respect thing involved, man. He lit him up like a Christmas tree. And dudes, they say dude was running and trying to get away, but he said he was on him. Yeah, all the way until they came and got him. You know what I'm saying? And it cost him. It cost him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how much time he had, so I don't know how much far it pushed him back. But I know he lit him up. And if you ask me, he's supposed to have lit him up. Yeah, that's exactly what he's supposed to do. Lit him up. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, but that's the games that people playing, man. Well, people not keeping it 100. People not keeping them real. You know, some of them girls then gave them dudes they phone them. You know what I'm saying? Some girls and came in there. See, that's what it is one person gets some success and everybody think is a possibility. Oh, I can go in the vision room. I can catch a girl, man, in there. How, man? You going in there with people that's already coming to see somebody. You taking a chance every time you go in there and try some foolishness like that. You don't know if this dude's daughter, aunt, girl. You don't know none of that. And you in there trying to make googly eyes. Come on, man. If somebody knock your eye out your socket, man, you deserve it, man. You deserve it. And then you have, not all of them, but sometimes you get a Bama to be in there and he got the camera job. Now his job is to be in every visit. He take the pictures. When you gotta go take a picture, you gotta pay for it. You gotta go up there and take a picture, right? They be in there trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to be, you know, romancing the stone and all of this foolishness, man. You know, because they be in there before you get in there. Sometimes, like I say, your visitor get in there before you do. Most of the time. They may get up and go to the machine and get your food so they don't have to lose time with being with you, doing that when you get in there. They may go, you know, try to purchase some picture tickets. And then you got these picture dudes in there trying to be all nice and trying to get familiar with your people and be like, oh, yeah, you need some help, or I take this, help you take this to your seat and all that, man. Don't ask my people nothing. You don't give them no help for nothing. You ain't got nothing to say to them, period. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no being friendly, no nice, no nothing. Because that's protocol. That's what you supposed to do. Anything you do outside of that, I'm thinking that you run a game. You know what I'm saying? And we going to have a problem. You know what I'm saying? When you come out that business room, I'm going to make sure you know you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what you're doing and I can see through the larceny, man. You know, but all that stuff be going on in there, man. All of that stuff be going on. And like I say, I done seen dudes get the rumbling in that shakedown area over that visiting room. I done seen dudes get the rumbling as soon as they get outside of the visiting room. I done seen dudes get that Bethlehem put on the yard. Soon as they call rec call after a visit that day, that evening rec call, lit him up. You know what I'm saying? All because of things they did in that visiting room. You know what I'm saying? I was in there one time, the dude, he trying to, you know, make googly eyes at dude, daughter. It's his daughter. You know what I'm saying? But he an old head. And his daughter grown, she fully grown, but he trying to make googly eyes at the daughter. Now, what was said to me was the daughter was like smiling back at him, just that and the third, but it's just the principalities of the situation, Smokey. Ain't nobody going for that. He probably know more, definitely know more about this dude than his daughter do. So he know what dude intentions is, and he know what type of character the dude is. So as soon as he got wind of it, and another dude in the visiting room told him, You know what I'm saying? Walk by, I'm like, man, dude is talking to your dog, man. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you know what I'm saying? And you can see the whole situation, you know what I'm saying, transpiring in his mind. And dude, old head was old head, but he won't a drama cider type dude, but he was known to handle his business when business need to be handled. Man, soon dude visit was over, his visit was over. And then they went back there in that shakedown room. When you leave the visit room, you got to go down and get strip search and all that, put your regular clothes back on and go back to your unit. Soon as dude visit was over, his visit was over. He went right back there, sat in the visiting room. All you heard, when they get back there for a few minutes, you heard a couple of loud words like, hey, no, but what I said was, boom, boom, they back there. 10:33, all the officers come running in the visiting room. Everybody in the visiting room looking around like, what's going on back? They back there getting it in because he wasn't going for it and he couldn't wait and they weren't in the same block. So he got to get him right now, or he got to wait until he can see him somewhere on the yard and all this and all that. Which you also giving him a chance to know that he was out of pocket to go back to his building, get strapped, get ready. So when I see this dude, I know I did something that I ain't supposed to do, so I'm going to be ready. Nah, you ain't on, it's on site. Soon as I see, the first time I can see is when you leaving that visiting room. I'm leaving when you leave. Yeah, I'm leaving when you leaving. Yeah, we got a date to get it in. And that's where they got it in, right there in the jump. And the sad part about it, about that scenario was that, you know, this from the officer, because we can't see because the doors like we can just hear the tussle in the bus. The CO said that the young dude was jive getting out on him. You know what I'm saying? So he was out of pocket and he jive like wanted to fight. But that's besides the point. The point was made. You know what I'm saying? The point was made and it had to be made. But I can assure you this. Now, I don't know because I didn't ever, you know, want around them no more because they got them gone. But I can assure you this just by me knowing the old head, the little bit that I did know. If he run into him again, you understand me? It ain't going to be no, let's get it. No, it ain't going to be none of that. It's going to be a lot of this. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. He going to put that Bethlehem in. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is now you got penitentiary beef all because you in the visiting room doing something you ain't got no business doing, Joe. You ain't got no business doing that. You ain't got no business making no faces, no eyeballs, making no eye contact, smiling, speaking to nobody people in that visiting room, dog. You out of pocket. You all the way out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, you all the way out of pocket, man. And I'm told you, man, when I first got locked up, man, that don't used to have my blood boiling, man, and my, you know, anxiety up so high, man. When my mom used to come see me, man, Mama Pam, man, she be in there. This was in the wall. You could bring food, home cooked food, and she be trying to give people food because she bring me so much food I can't eat it. You can only take back a certain amount. What you didn't eat in there, you can still, they will let you take some back. So she had so much stuff she done cooked, man. You know, that good old fried chicken, macaroni, cheese, got all of this stuff. So I'm like, why you bring so much? Oh, just give it away to these people. I ain't getting them nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nah, because they going to get the wrong impression. And this is my mom. You know what I'm saying? But she just kind-hearted like that. That's just the type of person she is. But I'm like, nah, this ain't the place for that, man. This ain't the place for that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, then you got to the point, man, you had them jokers. Like I don't even know these jokers. I don't even talk to you. I don't even know you. Some of you ain't even in the block with me. And they sitting there waiting, man. Like they gonna get some free food and stuff, man. Because they're anticipating her coming in there with all this food and being so generous and kind, just giving it away instead of taking it home. Nah, you had to cut that out, man. No, because you gonna mess around and make me slay somebody up in here, man. You know, because I didn't want them to get familiar with my mom. Whether she was nice or older, I didn't want them to get familiar with my mom. Because you ain't even familiar with me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even, yeah, man. Yeah, that visiting room, I'm telling you, man, it's penitentiary, man. Penitentiary is complex, period, man. Ain't nothing simple, ain't nothing straight and cut dry. It is none of that. It's all complications, man. And all of the complications got a thin line of violence attached to it, where it could get violent. You know what I'm saying? Any little thing can turn into violence. The smallest thing can turn into the greatest amount of violence. You know what I'm saying? Because of the misunderstanding, because of the respect, because of the parameters, man. line being crossed and uncrossed. There's certain rules that you got to abide by. And you got a lot of dudes in there, man. They'll test them lines, man. They'll cross them lines. And it's up to you to check them. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't check them, they're going to keep on going. And they ain't got no limits. They'll go as far as you let them go. You know what I'm saying? And they look at some dudes and just feel like, oh, I can try him, or I'm going to say something, or I'm going to make eyes. No, man, you can't do none of that. You can't do none of that, man. You understand me? You can't. I got the rolling in that wall over my wife's situation. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. That messed my visit up for a long time because, two, you got to think about the administration. The administration going to hold you accountable for everything. So if you get in an altercation in that visiting room over your people, man, your visit is going to be suspended. They may turn around and whoever the person that came to visit you was, they may turn around and put her on the ban list because they feel like she's a threat. Because if you in here and you act this way, if something go wrong, they feel like she's a threat. They'll try to do that, and you had to go through all types of paperwork and maybe even legal action to get your visits back. You know what I'm saying? So, complications, man. Complications, man. So, you know, I'm telling you, man, just thinking, you know, I don't know what these dudes be thinking about. In my mind, I be saying to themselves, like, I be saying to myself, like, don't they realize, man, that if, you know, you in there with somebody, you know, usually it's dudes in there with their homeboy, man, which ain't a lot, because dudes don't be coming visiting dudes. That's a whole nother video. But, or they in there with their mom or their auntie or something, and they trying to holler at somebody else. They ain't in there with their own girl. But I've seen dudes in there with their own girl trying to holler at somebody else's girl, man. Yeah, in there with your own girl trying to holler at somebody else's girl, man. Unbelievable, man. But it happens, man. It happens, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, it's consequences for all of that in the penitentiary. All of that, man. I remember the dude holler at the dude's wife, man. You know what I'm saying? And the wife had said something to him the week before, right? Said, dude, keep looking at her, but he ain't say nothing. So the dude ain't say nothing to do, but he told his wife, if he say something to you again, let me know. You know what I'm saying? And he did. He winked at her, you know what I'm saying? And she told him, you know, and when they left that visiting room, man, he was already ready, man. He had that thing out there waiting for him, man. He had that thing out there waiting for him. See, on some yards, some visiting or some institutions, when you leave the visiting room and you going back to your building, you gonna have dudes on the yard, right? So you got dudes on the yard. Now, he done gave that thing to one of them dudes on that yard, so when he leaving, he can walk right up to the fence, and that dude can hand him that thing through that fence. And that dude handed him that thing through that fence, and he caught up with old boy and said, hey, yo, let me holler at you for a minute. Now, in his mind, I'm assuming, this is probably what he was thinking. He thought, and he probably could fist the cuff, he probably could have whooped dude. But in his mind, he probably was thinking, he ain't got nothing because we just left the visiting room. So he turned around, what you want to holler at me about? Yeah, he a big mistake. He a big surprise. See what I'm saying? Because he was playing chess, not checkers. You see what I'm saying? See, dude was only making those advances at his people because he felt like dude was weak and he felt like he could get out on him if push came to shove. But he didn't anticipate dude, you know, might be physically weaker than you, but he might be mentally stronger than you because he outthought you. And he took that Bethlehem and he took all running. You know what I'm saying? But not after he had already took 4-5 hits and 2 of them was in the face. 2 of them was in their face. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he almost lost his life trying to get at somebody else's wife, man. This stuff is out of bounds, man. It's out of bounds on the street. It's triple out of bounds in the penitentiary. Man, people got people coming to see them, man. That might be all they got. That's their lifeline. And you gonna mess with a man's lifeline and expect him not to act like a man? You dangerous, man. That's the best I could. You dangerous, man. You know what I'm saying? You dangerous. You is a dangerous individual if you is that bold. You know what I'm saying? If you that bold, you trying to take, that's just like you trying to take a starving person last supper. I don't care who he is. He gonna fight. He gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that. And he learned the hard way. I mean, he man, I know a joker say he ran into him like a couple of years later, man. Said his whole, all that's still messed up, scarred up. You know what I'm saying? And big jump too, like a keloid on that joint. So, because that's the medical treatment you're going to get tightened up. But yeah, this is slash that whole joint open straight through his jaw. Straight through his jaw. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I mean, call it what you want to, man. It's what he deserved, man. You know what I'm saying? So every time he look in that mirror, he should think about, before I open this mouth and say something that I ain't got no business saying to somebody that I ain't got no business saying it to, yeah, I think I keep my mouth closed. You dig what I'm saying? I think I keep my mouth closed. And on the flip side, but just like I told you, but penitentiary, you know, you're going to pay either way. Dude got some time. He went to court. He got some time. He got sent up there to the mountains for probably a decade. You dig? But to him, it was worth it. To him, it was what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? It was what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Because had he pulled up on dude without that Bethlehem, he probably would have got knocked out and then stomped out. You know what I'm saying? Or chose don't say nothing at all and just let dude just vantage take him. Let dude make him look weak in front of his wife. No, man, he did what he was supposed to do. He did what he was supposed to do. Only thing I suggest that he did wrong was when dude started running, he should have used the old school high school stuff and clipped his leg and made him fall down and got on top of him and gave him everything he deserved, you know, with some interest. You did? Yeah. Straight up, man, because, man, come on, man, you out of pocket, man. You all the way out of pocket. So, you know, but yeah, man, all of this stuff happens in the visitor room and much, much more, man. It's visitor room stuff, man. It's penitentiary. It's violent. It's crazy. It ain't where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? It ain't where you want to be, man. So, but anyway, man, I just wanted to talk about a few of those things off the top of my head because somebody brought that up in the comments this morning, man, and somebody had it in the comments that was in the video. So I wanted to speak on it, man, you know, a little bit, man. If y'all want to know some more about this visitor room stuff, just talk to me in the comments. I talk back, as you can see. But in the meantime, man, be safe, be smart, man, make good decisions, man. And like I say, man, it's a blessing in every lesson, man. And the blessing is, man, that, you know, ain't nobody died from this that I know of. That I know of. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody actually lost their complete life. But even though there's a lot of them that's deserving of, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I know nobody that did. But I know plenty casted in court sometime, man. And you know, I ain't know nobody went to the electric chair for killing nobody. So that's the blessing, man. If there's one in it, you know, you got to find the silver lining everywhere, man. But I do believe you're supposed to do what you got to do and what you feel like you have to do when you have to do it, regardless of the consequences, man. It's about principles and it's about respect. When you start negotiating with that, who are you? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all talk to me in the comments, man. In the meantime, in between time, man, y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. I see y'all tomorrow, man. Salute TBP Nation, man. We out here, man. Duck them hooks, man. Bang, 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 boom. Yeah, be careful. Be careful. Everybody ain't going for the flammery. Boom.
The banking special. Yeah, pure deliciousness. Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.